Los Angeles Lakers care about the community. As winners of the Freedom Through My Eyes contest, 6 lucky middle school students recently flew to Philadelphia for an exciting 4-day adventure courtesy of the Lakers Youth Foundation. Lakers legend James Worthy, assistant coach Craig Hodges, and the Laker girls were on hand to send the group off on the trip, which culminated with a chance to meet the team. NBA cares, continuing a tradition of basketball and service to the communities. And welcome back, where the Dallas Mavericks are showing why they are the hottest team, and I do not say just in basketball, but in all of sports, as they have the huge halftime lead. John Saunders, Greg Anthony, and Tim Legler. Early on, there were some bright spots for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant came out firing, although they slowed him down later.
Oh, yeah, the Kobe Bryant one-man band came out real strong. He looked very aggressive early in the game, hit some buckets, and got into his rhythm in the offense early. But he eventually cooled off, ended up 4 of 16 from the field in the first half, and really they became unglued in the second quarter. 10 turnovers, many of those unforced, and that allowed Dallas to get out in transition and really open this game up.
Well, the hardest thing to prepare for, when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, is their overall balance and the versatility of that lineup. They can just beat you in so many different ways. And what I love about them, this is the team that relentlessly attacks the basket. They don't just settle for the jump shot. And then they have so many guys who have the ability to go out and put that kind of pressure on you. And now they're using that great quickness out in the passing lanes, creating turnovers, getting out in transition. A flawless half of basketball.
And a 13-0 run to end the half. Jim Gray.
John, I spoke to Kobe Bryant. I said, what was your reaction to the first half? He said, we played like blank, blank. Can't repeat that on television. I said, well, how about rectifying it in the second half? He said, let's hope we don't play like blank, blank. I said, are you frustrated? He said, no, I'm really not. He says, we just have to play smarter. We have to play smarter as individuals, smarter as a team. We're playing against one of the best teams in the NBA, if not the best team. We've got to be on the top of our game, and we can't let these stupid mistakes get in the way. If we play our best, we'll still have trouble with them. We've got to really sharpen up here in the second half. John?
Jim, if the first blank was an animal, I don't think you have to blank that one. You just have to blank what the animal did. Shimon Williams gets him started.
John, it was both unrepeatable. Blankety blank.
Okay.
I'm sticking with it.
All right. Gotcha. Dirk Nowitzki working on Cook. Just so sweet.
It is. And again, he gets to the spots on the floor where he can be most effective. Because Brian Cook, even though he's pretty versatile, just doesn't have the overall lateral quickness to guard Dirk on the perimeter.
Shimon Williams forced into the point guard role because Smush Parker, if you're just joining us, the starting point guard for the Lakers, played 7 minutes and picked up 2 technical fouls over those 7 minutes and was sent to the locker room. Nowitzki again.
And you can see how well they execute. In part, though, the Lakers now not pressuring the basketball nearly as well as at the start of the game, allowing the Mavericks to catch the basketball in comfort zones out on the floor.
See the largest deficit this season for the Lakers, 28 points, and that was also against these Mavericks.
Records are made to be broken, guys.
Evans gets a nice bounce. Williams out on Jason Terry. Nowitzki comes to pick him. Does nicely. Terry just comes up short.
Yeah, that's a pick your poison that time. They decided to stay 2 guys with Dirk Nowitzki, who set the screen, and Jason Terry comes off with a wide open jump shot, just not able to knock it down.
Kwame Brown. Nice bounce pass in for Kobe Bryant, and Buckner commits the foul.
I tell you, you can even see the last few possessions. The Lakers really aren't even trying to run the triangle offense right now. I just don't think Phil Jackson feels very confident or comfortable with the lineup he's got out there, and that's not a real good situation when you basically have to go to your plan C against a team as dangerous defensively as the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, and that adds to the problems when an 87% free throw shooter comes up and misses one.
You know, speaking of free throw shoot, I was looking at the stats, and the Mavericks' top 5 scorers all shoot above 80%.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. I'd be interested to find out if that's ever been the case before.
Josh Howard just pulls up and shoots it over Evans.
I mean, you're seeing one of the most versatile players we have in the league tonight, Josh Howard. He does it all offensively. We've seen him hit spot-up threes in transition. He's attacked and created offense for his teammates in the half court. That time shoots a pull-up mid-range jumper in transition as well. We know he can defend. I mean, this guy just flat-out gets it done every aspect of the game.
Offensive foul, send it the other way.
And you can see, again, a little bit of the frustration for Kobe Bryant. And Jim Gray said that Kobe wasn't frustrated. Oh, he's frustrated. You have to be when you're a competitor. You come out on national television and your team, as well as yourself, not playing the way you feel you're capable of, especially against a team, again, that you know is going to bring great effort and be very effective both ends.
Howard for three. No good, but Nowitzki goes up and grabs the rebound, and then he gets fouled by Evans.
And, you know, Greg, the thing is, Kobe Bryant's in a better position at this stage of his career from a leadership standpoint to handle this. You know, what are you going to do? You're not going to berate these guys because they're out there, they're playing hard, they're trying. They're just not good enough or experienced enough right now to really be able to compete with a team like the Dallas Mavericks. Kobe obviously frustrated. You can tell by his body language, but he's still able to keep it in stride, go out there, try to lead by example by continuing to play hard.
Terry back out to Nowitzki. Shot clock is down to 5. Dirk beats it, but off the mark. Kobe Bryant hauls down the rebound. Around Buckner, then to Kwame Brown. And that's what you talked about, those flashes that make you just say, this is the kid that was picked #1 overall by the Wizards.
He's definitely got great athletic ability. And again, and Timmy talked about it, if he could just get the feel for the game of basketball, because it's not just about athletic ability.
5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki beats it. And then Dampier is probably going to get called for the foul. Nope, Kwame Brown gets the foul.
You take a look here, Kwame Brown with a great dive to the basket, and this is what we talked about in the first half when he did not go up at the rim strong with 2 hands trying to finish with a dunk where you, at worst case, you end up with 2 free throws. This time goes up, doesn't worry about the defender coming weak side, and he finishes the play. He's got to continue to do that, and then Lakers really need his consistency these last 20 games.
Terry comes to the ball, goes down the lane, sends it back outside where Harris' shot is off the mark. Dampier keeps it alive, but then knocks it out of bounds.
And again, even though they're not making shots, the Dallas Mavericks, they still execute offensively. They still get the shots that they want, which allows them opportunities to rebound the ball offensively and gives them floor balance to get back in transition.
Bryant fights his way, uses the glass nicely.
Great strength right there by Kobe Bryant, upper body strength. Had Jason Terry on him. Didn't settle for a turnaround fadeaway jumper. Knew he could take an extra dribble and get to the rim and finish with his big body over Jason Terry, which he did. And Jason Terry comes right back at him at the other end.
I was going to say, that's just too easy. You can't come down and get 2 and then just go back and give them right back up. Jamon Williams.
Look how hard the Lakers have to work to just get a field goal attempt at the rim. And again, that just puts so much pressure on you. You can tell they're just struggling with their confidence right now.
Clock at 3 as it's released by Evans, and it's good.
A beautiful shot by Maurice Evans, but you don't want the triple pump floaters at the end of the shot clock.
That's more of a,
you want to win basketball game.
You can hear a collective sigh of relief from the Lakers bench more than anything when that shot went in.
The triple pump floater. Nowitzki fouled as he lets the shot go. Cook with the foul.
And look at the difference. You see this last possession. Dirk Nowitzki, because of his overall talent on his team, he's able to play in space. You know, he doesn't have to play in a crowd the way we're seeing the Lakers play right now because of their inability to space the floor. And again, they have so many weapons. You look at, you know, Josh Howard, Jason Terry. Those guys are so versatile in terms of their ability to score. And Dirk Nowitzki, then you can space it. Greg Buckner has the ability to knock down a perimeter jumper. And then you're going to have Eric Dampier just really just corralling everything on the interior, both offensively and being a deterrent defensively. So just great balance and versatility on this basketball team, and also just a tremendously high basketball IQ of how they are going to be successful.
Good news for the Lakers. They're 5 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. They were 3 of 15 in the second quarter. Jamon Williams tries to dump it to Kwame Brown, loses the handle. Dampier finds Nowitzki. Ahead to Buckner. Back outside to Terry. 3-pointers is good.
A great play by Greg Buckner. He knew Jason Terry was over to his left side the entire time, but he took the ball hard through the lane to the right side of the basket to draw all the defenders to that side, giving Jason Terry a little bit more time when he caught that ball for an open three.
Dallas now 6 of 10 from outside the arc. Shamond Williams answers right back.
Victory there. And again, Lakers aren't playing great basketball, but they bring in a lot more energy in this quarter, Timmy, at least putting up a little more fight. Interested to see if they could somehow dwindle this lead down in the next 6 minutes.
That was their first three. They've been 0 of 6 before that one. Terry pulls up. Well off the mark, then off the noggin of Eric Dampier and out of bounds.
Is the noggin, that's like the head, the back of the head? Is that a specific part of the head?
It's the whole thing.
Okay.
It just encompasses the entire chromis of the domus.
The noggin.